back, ready for the second half to get underway. Piner with the ball, trailing by 21-20 after the first half. Dave Cox and Hugo Traverso bringing you the action tonight. Just going live on YouTube from the iPhone. And there's a bucket to start the second half for Piner. McDowell hits a three. And Piner takes the lead. First time they've had the lead. That was Theo McDowell who's buried that first shot of the second half. Gonzalez behind the back tries to slip it in, but Baraka takes it away. Baraka in the open floor to Singh. McDowell has the rebound. Gonzalez takes it away.
Interesting to see Diego Gonzalez starting. Newman a different starting five throughout their games, their league games.
I think if you're Mike Erickson, you don't really want Baraka to give that ball up in the open floor like that. He's got the height advantage. There's Krilic, 4-3. Big bucket there. Got a little bump after the shot. No call, and it's 24-23. Newman back up by 1.
They're doing a bit of a 3-2 there on their offense, trying to get it to their bigs.
Baraka, no. Kamara has it.
Kamara playing great defense for Newman.
Klein for 3. Net.
Sammy Klein didn't have a good first half from the three-point line in this game or in the Montgomery game, and then has come out in both games and just hit a second half opening 3. So Sammy Klein, he's going to be fun to watch.
There's Erickson. Krilic on him. Krilic has the rebound. Newman trying to get the momentum back that they lost in that second quarter. Up by 4, Klein. Baraka. Last touched it. Newman's ball. 27-23.
I'm not even sure who had that call. Who had the ball there? It looked like it was off of Kamara first, but apparently it was touched last by Baraka.
Singh trying to get into the lane. There's Kamara with the rebound. Gonzalez and Kamara are both sophomores. There's Klein. In and out. Tough break.
Hits ball both times. Banaka and Erickson kicking it before Singh picks it up. Good defense from Newman. Man-to-man here.
There's Erickson to the rack, and he's bumped up top. (27-23). Newman by 4.
Monty Kamara there with the foul, his second. Or no, it's Diego.
Yeah, Diego Gonzalez picks up that, and that's his second. First team foul for Newman here in the second half. Erickson hits that one. Newman had a really tough time from the free throw line in that first half. At one point, missed 5 straight free throws. Erickson nails both of those. And that makes it a 2-point lead for Newman. 27-25, 5 minutes to go here in the second half, or third quarter, I should say. From Piner High School's gymnasium. There's Drew Krilic. Klein penetrates the defense and draws the foul. Singh got him. Now the teams are even with 1 team foul apiece. Sam Klein, 4-3. Look out. Klein heating up.
Cardinal Newman. They're ready. Travis Taylor.
The lead back up to 5. 30-25. Newman over Piner. Singh guarded by Vogensen. Long pass to McDowell in the corner. He tries to hit a 3 and does. 30-28, some moisture on the floor.
Ruling 3-pointers. Piner, like I said, was a second half team, has been a second half team in their tournament games, and Newman has been too. So it's going to be interesting. Both teams similar in talent and similar in coaching and finally similar in how they play.
30-28, Newman by 2. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Diego Gonzalez bounces underneath to Kamara and he's fouled. McDowell got him from behind. McDowell did not agree with that call. He thought he blocked it cleanly. As Aiden McLaughlin and Vero Puello get set to check in for Newman. And Madi Kamara goes to the free throw line for the Cardinals. Newman by 2. Newman just struggling from the free throw line. Finally gets one to drop, and it's a 3-point lead.
Singh's been good at point guard for the prospectors, so let's see what he can do.
Erickson gives it to McDowell. Castellani now, back to McDowell. McDowell with a beautiful no-look pass to Baraka, but he doesn't get it. McLaughlin with the rebound. Pretty pass that time behind the back, but Baraka couldn't finish. Here comes Gonzalez now.
Newman trying to set the pace there.
Tap in, Puello, no. Baraka skies above the rim, comes down with it, tie up. Possession arrow favors Newman.
And it's Newman ball. Newman setting the pace there. A nice shovel pass. Clean shovel pass from Klein to Gonzalez. You never know what's going to happen here. Could have a pull-up 3, could have a drive, or you could have one of the bigs come up, get the pass, and just get that layup down low. Here we go. Last time, Cardinal Newman really had a super dominant basketball team was 2013, where I believe they won NorCals or were runners-up. But they're showing off in probably one of their best starts in a very, very long time. If they win tonight, they'll have the same number of wins they had last year in the entire year. So this will be huge for Coach Travis Taylor.
31-28, Klein to Krilich. And Krilich adds to the lead. Drew Krilich makes it 34-28. Newman, after falling behind at the beginning of this third quarter, has settled down. Klein's hit a couple threes, and now Krilich.
Newman knows what they're doing. They're setting the pace, they're hitting some threes, slowly pulling away.
Erickson, no good underneath. Singh pulls it down. Never hit the rim, so the shot clock continues to count down, now at 10. 5 to shoot. Castellani, no good. Never hit the rim. 2:35 to go. Third quarter. 34-28. Here's Gavin Bogensen. Klein again with Erickson.
Ooh, the
Klein drops back.
Ooh. Foul. That could be on Gonzalez. That could be his third. It will be on Puello, I believe.
Yep, Puello picks that one up. McLaughlin in, Klein out.
Newman conserving their starter stamina, conserving Madi, conserving Sammy's stamina, getting them ready for an intense fourth quarter. These prospectors really chomping at the bit right now.
Erickson has it now, guarded by McLaughlin. Erickson all the way. Last touched by Newman. Heiner wanted a foul.
Heiner outscored Newman 13-4 in the second quarter. Now Newman putting up 13, holding Heiner to just 8 points in this third quarter.
McDowell down low on McLaughlin. Tries to dish it up top and throws it away. Unforced error right there by the Prospectors. And a timeout taken by Coach Mike Erickson. 1:52 to go, third quarter. It is 34-28. Cardinal Newman over Pioneer here in the Sonoma County Classic Championship game 2022.
It's the 51st ever Sonoma County Classic. It's kind of it's fun being here at Pioneer. First time I've ever been here. Nice court, nice table, a lot of history. You can tell by this gym, a lot of history in this gym. And for that tournament to be on 51 years, that's older than my dad. It's been a long tournament. It's been a well-known tournament and a well-respected tournament. So Cardinal Newman Pioneer, it's only right that Cardinal Newman and Pioneer, two Sonoma County teams, arguably the best teams in the whole entire county, get to play against each other for the championship.
And for many years, there were no teams outside of Sonoma County involved in this tournament. It was truly a Sonoma County Classic, and one of my favorite years, I guess you could call it that, was a year stormy night like tonight, even worse, and somebody ran into a power pole and the electricity completely went out in the entire gym, and they moved the whole tournament, or this championship, over to Santa Rosa High School. Everybody got in their cars, drove to Santa Rosa High School, turned the lights on, and they resumed the game from there. I don't remember what year it was.
Was that mid-game?
Yeah, right in the middle of the game. Lights went out.
Goodness.
Lights out, party over.
That's gotta
Said
be insane.
everybody's going to Santa Rosa High School, spread it word of mouth. Everybody showed up over there at the South Gym and turned the lights on and fired it up back up again.
Some of the stuff you see here, you see at Sonoma, Santa Rosa High, and some of them at Newman are old banners that have gone all the way back to 1967. Newman's earliest banner is 1968, a football banner, I believe. And Santa Rosa, I believe they have a banner from during the time of World War I. I think 1918.
Yeah, they go way back.
Earliest banner.
1:28 to go in this third quarter. 35-28. Newman by 7. Erickson, beautiful spinner off the glass. And it's 35-30. Newman by 5. 1:15 to go. Klein, Puello. Baraka blocks it. Klein again. Baraka blocks it again.
Oh my goodness. Baraka.
Nice
Real
defensive
good big
sequence.
man.
Erickson
there
wide open. Doesn't hit the three. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Newman by 5. 35-30.
That's something you can't miss. You cannot miss a three against Cardinal Newman, who's so strong on offense.
Here's Krilich to Klein. Bogenson. Back to Krilich. He'll try a three. Contested. Puello and Baraka kept alive for Thomas. Pioneer can hang on for the final shot of the third now. This will be a big one momentum-wise. 20 seconds to go in the third. Pioneer down by 5. They had the lead briefly at the start of this third quarter after trailing by 1 at the intermission. Singh up top. 5 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. Singh with 1 second. No good. Puello has it. And Newman takes a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter.
Solid quarter by Newman. 14 points for the Cardinals there. Getting ahead, expanding their lead. They were only up by 1 heading into half, so they're going to really need every point they can get here as the game comes to a close. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a very good fourth quarter. It's going to be really, really solid Sonoma County team.
Yeah, league play is going to be very interesting this year. Of course, these teams will meet a couple more times. Annalie's got a good team this year. Montgomery figures to be in the mix at some point.
Annalee, they got a 6'11" center. He's going to be dominant for them. Very, very hard to stop. They'll have a second. Annalee will have a second chance against Cardinal Newman. They held Newman to a single-digit game, 50-41.
Final 8 minutes of regulation are on the clock. Newman 35, Piner 30. As we head for the final quarter of play here in the Sonoma County Classic Championship Game 2022. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our broadcast is sponsored tonight by Meade Clark Lumber. Shop where the contractors shop. Here we go. We're going to do this over again. Yeah, I don't think the shot clock started when the game clock did. It's always tricky to coordinate those two clocks. Now they have them synced up and we're ready to go. Fourth quarter, here we go. Piner down by 5, 35-30. Matt Erickson. In and out. Last touched Piner.
Oh, that's a questionable call. Their player did not touch that. So it'll be Newman ball.
Here we go. Gavin Bogenson now. Drives the lane. Barack is on the bench to start this fourth quarter. Piner's going with a small lineup. Thomas backs it out. Erickson now.
Baraka was pretty speedy for them, but they're going to conserve his stamina.
Thomas off the mark. Rebound, Diego Gonzalez.
They're trying to keep up with Newman. They've got they've got pretty much a 5-point game. 7 minutes left. A lot of things can happen here. Will Newman pull away, or will Piner be able to edge one out?
Shot clock at 15. Gonzalez to Pueo. Sam Klein has it. 5 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds to shoot. Klein gets it off. Tapped up by Bogenson, no good. Roldan has the rebound now for the Piner Prospectors. Minute and a half into this fourth quarter, still 35-30.
Nice screen set.
McDowell for 3.
It's a big thing. If you can set a perfect screen and get a wide open 3, especially against a team like Newman, take it.
Bogenson pounds it down low to Pueu. Little surprised Newman hasn't gone to that post a little earlier with Baraka on the bench. Baraka's set to check in now. Newman didn't score while he was waiting to check in. With 6 minutes to go now, he will. Diego Gonzalez gives it up top to Krilich. Newman by 5, 35-30. Here's Klein. Bogenson. And he scores over Baraka. Got it off early enough that Baraka could not time his jump, and it's 37-30. Newman by 7, 5:45 to go.
Nice finish there by Bogenson. Bogenson, Krilich, and Klein are going to be huge for Newman in the closing minutes of this game.
Baraka no good. There's Drew Krilich with another rebound for Newman.
No Monty Camara in there for Cardinal Newman. Going with Vera Puello as their lone big man. Going with a sort of a 4-out type thing.
There's Klein driving. Baraka swipes it off the glass. Taken away by Klein, and he scores. Wait, did he foul Baraka when he took it away? What is the call? No, Klein's going to go to the free throw line.
Erickson had a block in there.
And Erickson's going to take a timeout. Klein was yelling at the official as if the call had gone against him. 39-30. Remember, Newman has missed a bunch of free throws. See if Klein can complete this three-point play now. Coach Erickson did not hesitate to take a timeout right there to calm his prospectors down.
Newman has not taken a timeout yet in this game, so that could be coming handy for them. It's really, really interesting to see a team not take one of their 5 timeouts. So that, I mean, if it does get close, we could see a lot of timeouts and a lot of stops from Newman. It's gonna be, if Klein can make this, it will be a 10-point game. About 4 minutes left. Heiner can push the ball. They've shown it. Can they make a final stand against a very, very, very good Cardinal Newman?
Newman undefeated so far here in this 2022-2023 season, ranked number 1 in NCS. Heiner trying to pull off an upset right here, but now trailing by 9. Remember, they led to start this third quarter. Now in the fourth, they trail by 9. Here's Sam Klein, and he completes an old-fashioned 3-point play. Nat Erickson brings it up now.
Be interesting.
Equals Newman's biggest lead of the night at 10. Erickson, no good, but he's fouled. Coach E thought he had a good shot at making that one, but didn't get it. Heiner struggling to get the momentum back. They had tons of momentum after the second quarter and to start the third. And now Heiner misses a free throw.
Free throws have become a big part of this game. Heiner has gone to the line very few times. And Newman, in a majority of their times they've gone to the line, they've missed their free throws. So,
full court pressure for the Prospectors. Krilich looks ahead, finds Pueo. Gonzalez wide open on the backside. Newman beats the press and attacks the press, and they lead by 11.
If Newman can beat that press, that's a huge part for Cardinal Newman. You're taught as a freshman how to break the press. If you break the press, you can set the tone, especially if you have a speedy team.
Baraka inside, bucket and 1. David Baraka with a terrific muscle play down on the baseline, and he'll try to pull the Prospectors a little closer. 4:24 to go. We are in the fourth quarter of the Sonoma County Classic Championship. Heiner trailing by 9. Baraka trying to make it 8 right here. Doesn't. Krilich has the rebound.
Anything can happen. So
here's Bogensen. Now it's Krilich.
Oh, nice.
Diego Gonzalez gives it up to Klein. Klein drives and dishes. Bogensen blocked by Erickson, but they call the foul. Bogensen goes to the line. 5 team fouls now on Heiner. Newman has 4. Under 4 minutes to play, and Bogensen misses. That's 4 in a row that Gavin's missed. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Newman, I mean, I don't know if varsity does this, but they set aside time in freshman and JV practices.
That one's good.
Free throws. So,
I think they have more of those in their future.
what is it, nice time to work on your free throws, time to calm down and focus while getting back at it and running. Oh!
McDowell was open, didn't take the shot. Newman takes it away. Sam Klein has it for the Cardinals.
Newman can slow it down, burn the clock. They could very well win this game. They will, I think, win this game.
Here's Sam Klein. Time definitely becoming a factor for Piner. Klein travels. Took some steps. 3:14 to go. Newman by 10. Piner had that 9-0 run in the second quarter. They'll need another one of those right here with 3:10 to go. Matty Erickson lobs it up for Baraka. It hit the rim. Castellani now back into Baraka.
Nice pump fake by Piner.
And Baraka doesn't finish.
Attendance today in the hundreds for this game. Big, big game. Hundreds of people packed in here.
Sam Klein. Up to Bogensen.
There we go. Watch Bogensen pull off here.
Bogensen to Gonzalez. 4 seconds to shoot. Krilich for 3. Drew Krilich.
Down the stretch, Newman can burn you with those threes, and that's just what they've done. 2 minutes left, a 13-point deficit. Piner needs to respond and get a steal fast.
46-33, 2 minutes to play. Singh lost the handle, but Bogensen tapped it out. Under 2 minutes to play.
He lost it.
And Piner loses it. I think if nothing else, Piner has proven at times that they can play with Newman. The question is, can they sustain it for an entire 32 minutes? They have the lead in the third quarter. And then Newman has slowly chipped away, and it's been the 3 ball that's really hurt Piner in this second half.
They could be the Tennessee to Newman's Alabama. They might need to play them another time, though, just to learn a little bit more. When they come back, when Newman comes back to play Piner at Piner again, it's going to be a good game.
Klein off the glass and in. Great screen by Puello, and Newman has stretched the lead to 15.
They're on a 13-3 run here in the quarter.
Erickson launches a 3. Piner will keep this one as it last touched Drew Krilich. 48-33, Newman up by 15 with 1:11 to go. Coach Erickson will take a timeout. See if he decides to pull the starters here.
Yes, they fought hard. Piner has had a really, really good tournament. They get their film, they get to learn, and soon they play Newman again. It's going to be an interesting one to watch, especially here at Piner High School, especially with a crowd behind them. With a crowd behind them, they have proven to be dominant, and I think they can still set the tone against Newman next time they face him. Newman's got to look out for one team, maybe two, but the team they have to look out for is Piner. Second team is Animal. It's got to be. They get to face, though, they do get to face the number 5 team, I believe, in the county, Ukiah, who played in the third place game today. I am not sure if they won or not. They played in the third place game. They get to face Ukiah in about a week. It's going to be an interesting game. January 7th. Don't miss it.
Our next live broadcast will be the Cardinal Newman girls versus Maria Creo. That'll be Wednesday, January 4th. Maria Creo girls having a pretty good season. That one, no good. McDowell with a nice offensive board, and he'll go to the free throw line. Cardinal Newman girls have that incredible winning streak going in league play.
They faced Oakland Tech. A lot of these games, Newman Newman girls might have 5 or 6 losses on their record, but that's 5 or 6 losses that they fought really hard and played really, really tough teams. They faced some top teams in the nation, even in the Nike TOC, and a ranked nationally team in the platinum bracket in the West Coast Jubilee just yesterday at Tawanda. So it'll be an interesting one to watch.
McDowell makes it 48-35 with 1 minute to go. There's Puello beating the press deep again. And Puello flips it up and in. Vero Puello with a terrific move. Contested heavily, somehow was able to flip completely around and spin that one off the glass and in. He draws the foul. Piner kind of talking a little bit about their press and why they keep getting beat deep. 50-35 with 55.9 to go.
I don't know if they're going to continue pressing. Newman just ready to play some good defense.
Puello hits the free throw, completing the 3-point play.
Newman 16-5 lead. No one calls a timeout. They're just going to split everyone in.
Yep.
A good final run from Piner. Entering for Cardinal Newman is the future. James Joger, Monty Camara, and Legend Hale. All sophomores, I believe sophomores and freshmen.
Hale's a freshman.
Hale is a freshman.
Under a minute to go, taken away by Aiden McLaughlin. Here's Hale.
Talk about Hale. He can hit any 3 you need him to. He's going to be perfect for Newman in the next couple years.
And Hale gets off a shot.
This turns once again into a really hard-fought game as the guys who are out there want to prove they can start. Some of them wanting to prove they can start next year. Some of them wanting to prove they can start by the end of the year.
Thomas will go to the free throw line. 25.9 to go. Newman up 51-35. Thomas, great backspin on that free throw shot, got it to go.
Been a 16-6 quarter for Cardinal Newman. And Piner trying to take advantage of these free throws.
Newman's defense has been tough in this tournament. This could be their second straight game they've held their opponent under 40. And it looks like that's going to be the case as Madi Kamara just dribbles it up top.
Piner, looking like they're going to play some defense. Hale will hold it. That's it. Cardinal Newman, the Sonoma County Classic champions.
And that will do it. Newman wins it 51-36. Good ball game by both teams. Certainly want to mark your calendars for the next time they meet in NBL Oak play. But on this night, December 30th, 2022, it is Cardinal Newman taking the championship.
2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll be right back here. Cardinal Newman Piner. It'll be an interesting one.
I hope you enjoyed our coverage here on YouTube, ysn365.com. We will have more live coverage for you in the coming new year. Thanks to our sponsor, Meade Clark Lumber. Shop where the contractors shop. I'm Dave Cox for Hugo Traverso. Saying goodnight
Adios,
from Piner High School.